Sorry, I had fairy wings for a second. Anyway, three,
Go on.
2, 1, and hello everyone, and welcome to another Improv Night with Stevie. Shiseki. Ow, you got my nose. Oh my God, Shiseki.
Ah, supposed to catch it in your teeth,
So
but anyway.
mean.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Well, I could really use
We
to replace
practiced
a couple of
this
my canines.
so many times.
I know my husband is a vampire. I really should be used to this by now. But
I just used to
so-
using a shotgun. Catch this.
do you ever a game you'd like to start us off with?
Right. Let's really like this one recently. The career game. Let's do the career game. So
Sure.
the way that we play that is we're going to get one person to come up and stand in the center here, and then we're going to ask the audience for a made-up career, a made-up job or role. And yeah, we're going to ask, and the person who's standing up here is going to have that job or role, and we're going to ask them some questions. So to help
Any
them
job
out.
in the universe could
So
be yours.
we need,
You
first
just
of all,
have
we
to
need
step
a
right
willing volunteer to come up.
Step right
Otherwise,
up
Stevie and I
front
will
and
do it.
center of the stage. Yeah.
But do we have anybody who wants to have a
And
play?
they're going it once. And they're going it twice. All right. Shiseki, would you like to give it a shot or should I?
I don't mind. Yeah, I'll give it a try.
Go for it. All right. So let's get a made up job title from the audience. Anybody, just shout out something. Yep.
Oh, I don't think you're megaphone, Steve. Let me
Politician.
just check.
Am I not megaphone? I am not
You are now.
megaphone. That is
You are
exactly
now.
right. Thank you for catching it now. All
That's
right.
right.
Sorry. You were saying? So, okay. Anybody already
Sorry,
has
my
a
brain
job
went
title in
blank.
their mind? Just shout it out. You don't even need to raise your hand. Oh. I heard something over here.
Oh, me? Oh, okay.
You said something, didn't you?
Yeah, I said jump.
Why
I
could I
thought you were
make
gonna ask for someone to jump to say an answer.
Oh, a job. Okay. So,
No, I
Shiseki,
said
what?
jump.
What does that?
I was gonna,
Jump.
I was saying jump because I was jumping to.
Okay.
to
So,
answer.
Shiseki, what is jump? What is jump? What is it that
What is
you
what?
do with jump? I'm curious. Is it jump? What is your
jump?
career? It's jump.
I can't hear what you're saying. Jump.
What? What is a jump?
Oh, jump.
Jump.
Okay.
What's a jump?
Well, I will tell you, I have thighs of steel from all my jumping that I do every day. Sponsored by one of those those shoes which had the springs at the bottom. So I got some of those. I had some of those as a kid, and I was like, you know what? This is so much better than walking. I just want to jump everywhere, and I could get from A to B really quickly. And
So
save a
this
lot of
is why you
time.
don't have ankles.
Yeah, no, I do have ankles, but they're reinforced. Yeah, I've had a lot of issues with my ankles.
The shoes didn't
Um,
kill you; they made you stronger. Now you are
Yeah.
now you're a professional. Jump.
Yeah, and the nice thing is that it's great for like delivering like parcels or letters. I can just jump from house to house. My mortal enemy, of course, is like overhead cables because that's really dangerous.
Wait, so like, how often are you in an area where there is like a residential area with power lines overhead? Like, do you have
quite
to do a
often.
kind of a limbo game in those areas?
No, because they're up above. I just have to be mindful when I'm going, And I do have a little hat with a little wire stuck out the top, just in case, it just grounds me, because I don't want to accidentally, you know. I had a buddy
Several-
who did. Had a buddy who didn't take care, and he went for a high five. He just like, and then he's just, yeah.
Then you had lunch. But yeah, so a few decades ago, there was a power outage on the eastern seaboard, and I'm very curious. Did you happen to cause that by a headbutt or two?
No, not me. It said I don't know. Like safety standards were different back then. People would jump around, listening to music, not even paying attention to where they were jumping.
Does
but
OSHA
nowadays,
ever find you, or do they just say, "Oh shit"?
No, nowadays they make you watch a training video, and it's literally just guys jumping into cables and stuff. It's literally It's terrifying enough. So just watching that video will scar you for life, and you will never jump too high again. Um,
Wait, are you the reason that they have in those health insurance commercials? They have people like jumping, like you could have the life of your life, and you could just have
yeah.
fun with your family more if if you had this health insurance,
Well, I
if
mean,
you took these
I don't
prescription
expect any
medication.
of the rest of my members of my family to do that. I provide for them, and then they, can get a more respectable job, like someone who slides for a living, or perhaps forward rolls. I don't know. There are so many ways to get around that are non-normal, and I want to, promote them. But jumping has always been my thing, and you know what? It's a great way to get some fresh air. Um, yeah. Do you have any
If
other
you wanted to
questions?
apply for the Olympics, would it be considered the performance enhancing limited, like cheating?
I mean,
Going
the
to
thing is,
like
I do
having.
use, yeah, I use like sort of like what are they called, like spring box, is that the name? I can't remember. Anyway, I use these little shoe things which have got like big springs at the bottom, so I don't just do it naturally with my legs. So it's not really, it's sort of like a combo, but I tell you what though, there are some definite perks because the ladies, they love a dude with giant thighs. I really,
Wait, so it's
I
not the
can,
calves, it's not the closest part to your
no,
ankles. It's
no,
the
it's the thighs.
thighs.
It's
The
true.
thighs are what
Yeah.
help you jump.
Yeah. And every now and again, if a bus goes past, and I just like hold on the side of the bus, just with my thighs. I just like the.
Oh, your
So
thighs. I
demonstrate.
thought you
No,
said
actually demonstrate. How do
right.
you hold on to the side of a bus with your thighs?
Well, I'm just constantly going from A to B. Like there's a package being delivered, and, here's some Amazon crap, just and then there's a bus going past. Now, oh, there's the last bus. I'm not going to make it. Okay, so I just sort of leap, and then on this because it's a double decker bus, right? And I just sort of like wrap my thighs around the corner of the bus. Obviously, the bus driver knows that
You
I
have
do
just
this.
incredible grit.
The bus driver knows that I just I got to keep my head in because passing other passing buses. Maybe it's sometimes other spring, jump job guys, or people just going past. But you know,
I so like so so if you're ever on a road trip and you're like
mm,
you're like I have to go to the bathroom and they're like but you said you didn't have to go when we left and you're like I didn't have to go then I have to go now but I mean I can hold for another like 5 hours because my thighs just hold it in that well.
I mean, but if I was going on a long journey like that, I'd just get in the bus. I wouldn't like
That's a very good
clip
point.
onto the outside of a like a coach trip across the whole of the U.S.
So like if I had put like Dwayne Johnson's head right here, how many thighs of your thighs wide would that, or how many Dwayne Johnson's heads wide are your thighs?
I, I don't know. I don't know how to calculate that. That's it's not a measurement that I use very often. Dwayne Johnson's heads. You know,
Do you
it's not. It's
do
not a
you like
stand SI unit.
have you ever like tried to apply for like Buffalo Wild Wings but as
I don't know what that is. Sorry.
oh good to know. So do we have any other questions for Mr. Jump Jump? Good to know. Okay, so
Nobody has. It's not that interesting. It's a, you know what?
it's
It's not great paid. All right. Are you going to ask me how much I make?
how
I
much do
make
you
like
make an
12,
hour,
12
Jack?
bucks an hour, and I have to provide my own Springbok shoes. It sucks, and my insurance is huge. And also, I bunked my head a whole bunch of times. Um,
Is that why you have that crease up there? Like it's like a little
yeah, yeah,
it's
little
like a
dimple
little
thing.
pouch. Well, the
Yeah.
opposite of a pouch actually. It's a anyway, he has an innie, but so now I, fuck.
I was born with this, right?
Now, if you would like to take up his services, if you need anybody to jump on
Or you can
anything,
consider,
crops, toilets, beating Mario,
yeah, it's
you
true.
were saying?
As I say, it's a very
Um,
short 3 week course. If you'd like
do
to
you
get
get
into this,
do
Oh,
you get paid to teach people how to jump on the beds?
what can you
oh, that's
pay
right. Like
me?
if there's three little monkeys jumping on the bed or like sheep that are trying to get someone to sleep, can someone train under you to like, knock someone the fuck out?
I've never actually considered that, but that
Take
is
it
something I
into.
could, maybe like a money thing on the side
Because like
to train
concussions are
people.
so yesterday. Like
Yeah,
can
that's
we?
actually a problem with this career. People look at it and go, "Ah, he's just a bloke jumping around. Anybody can do that," and so they think they can, and they practice jumping on the bed, but every
And that's why you
year,
don't have any competition. It's because you're the
yeah,
only remaining survivor of the jump league.
because they're all dead. Yeah, it's
They
a
all
high
broke their neck
turnover.
on the side of the bed. Thanks for bringing it up, by the way, the Divine Slayer. They all all of his friends in the field have died. But
No, they're just
no, we love you.
they work in the office now.
Were they demoted?
They're all still
No, they
alive.
just
They just had their they just had,
just I'm the only
they
one
just
still in the
had to learn
field.
C++ and all that. They, going to, they had to go to a call center for jumping. Okay.
Yeah,
If you would like to take up his services, go to that side of the audience. If you would not, go to that side of the audience. It's up to you at the end of the day.
there you go. Woohoo!
Would you like to like step a few inches to the left or right? Any one other person, just so that we can get a verdict on this.
That's fine. I'm gonna
Okay.
take it as a
So
win. Look,
Joseki, it looks like you
what?
got exactly. Oh, you okay? Sorry, you were already
Woo.
standing in the place of your vote. All right. So thank you.
There you go.
I was just gonna say thank you, Shiseki. We'll now head into the next game. I'm
So
not used
I'm gonna
to
go to the audience. Knock
yeah.
yourself out. You just
Creak 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 creak. But yeah, so for the next game, how about we play? I was gonna like get really ballsy and say bus stop. No. So
we
for the
can do
next
best
game, how
stuff if you
about we
want.
play a little classic, but unfortunately, unfortunately.
Can we
Um,
get one person to come up on stage? Come on, one
exactly
person.
one person,
Everyone's
two,
so shy
perhaps
nowadays.
three. Yeah, you can't do any improv these days. They're so. Why am I making a woke joke, an anti-woke? This is this is not where I wanted it to
You're
go.
Hey,
all
Divine.
being
Woohoo.
live streamed anyway. You may as well just get on stage.
Exactly.
All right, Divine, you are megaphoned. All right.
You'll look smarter than us no matter what. Oh shit! Wait, is she already on here? There you go.
Yes. I was sitting there going, how one's Steve gonna? Yeah, you're megaphoned.
Jim Chick,
So,
come over here. Jim Chick.
jam chick.
Jim Chick, come here. Come on, Jim Chick.
No, no, no,
I
It's
no,
okay.
no, no,
practice.
no,
I am
no.
starting to have a hypothesis that
It's
like that a few
practice.
of them have legitimately fallen asleep. I know that you're awake.
I almost
Um,
have. I'm on stage.
Because yeah, because I can see not having no, I can see not having prompts, but
Jim
standing just
Chick.
completely still in the face of everything, but also still being here. Yeah.
It's practice for Psycho's thing. Come on, come on.
Oh,
Come
oh
on.
no. Oh
Come
no,
on,
no, no,
come
no,
on.
no.
Is Psycho doing
Is
something?
my
Wait.
mic
Are we
working?
turning into a karaoke session?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, no. It's working,
Well,
right?
No,
Anyway.
We could
Psycho's
do that
just
if you want.
Yeah.
acting and
You're
stuff.
quieter
with
than
people.
them, but you're on.
I mean, like
Alright.
I don't have any karaoke prepared. I would. Do you have a
Not
start to a story or should I?
Not
No,
karaoke.
because we don't have a way of playing it, so I'm not just going to really sing a cappella.
Oh god.
Bop, bop,
A cappella,
bop,
a cappella,
bop, bop,
Acapella.
bop, bop, bop.
Come on, Rain.
bop.
Get over here.
Anyway,
Hold on for a
anyway,
second,
so
I
let's
don't know
let's
what's
do
going
punching.
on.
Yay, Rain. Come on. Come on,
Yay,
Rain.
again? I don't know
thank
what's
you.
going
Yeah,
on.
let's
Come on,
let's
Rain.
have a round of applause for
Come on, Rain.
for the incredibly brave Rain
Woo!
Stare. Am I pronouncing that right?
Star.
Star. Okay, I was confused by the spelling. We're gonna megaphone you, and then thank you for correcting me.
Yay.
All right, so I was toiling away in the garden on a fresh summer's daisy
Oh, so
day.
the rules. The rules.
Oh
We're
yes, the
going around in a
rules. That's
circle,
exactly
Yeah, you
right.
have to tell
I forgot about the
them.
rules.
You're going to take it in turns, and the first person to say, "Fortunately, this happened," the next person to say, "Unfortunately, this happened," and you just continue the story. So, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
So it could be-
flows.
yeah.
Just
Yeah,
make it up.
if your
Yeah.
turn is fortunately or if it's unfortunately, respectively, you do positive or negative outcomes. Literally anything that just makes sense with the
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go on, Steve.
So, yeah, I was toiling away in the garden, and it was a fresh summer's daisy day, and I decided to give one of the flowers a little taste, just a little nibble.
Unfortunately, a bee came and stung me in the butt. Now you say fortunately.
Unfortunately.
A good thing.
Fortunately, the bee was very kind about it.
That's good.
Unfortunately, that didn't change the fact that you now had a very painful backside.
Fortunately, the bee just so happened to have bee ointment with like bee sting ointment with him because he'd gotten so many complaints in the past from people walking past the flower. But he's just got a fucking job to do. He's got to sting people, And so he's like, okay, let me just help you out at least in the aftermath.
Um, Unfortunately, it was out of date and did not work.
Fortunately, good thing that flower had that flower you decided to take a taste of. It relieves some of the pain.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it released pollen and you were allergic.
Oh.
Fortunately, it actually turned out to be artificial pollen that was flavored like pollen, and so it was kind of just you kind of got to lick it off, and it tasted a little bit like that artificial buttered popcorn flavoring from the movie theater.
Unfortunately, um, the taste wore off after 5 seconds, and it made you start coughing. I don't know.
Perfect.
Fortunately, the bee had cough drops.
Oh,
Also
nice.
artificial butter flavored.
Um, Unfortunately, a lozenge, a cough drop lozenge, got stuck in your throat.
Oh no.
Fortunately, the lozenge was like so it worked a little bit like an ice cube, because it was a hot summer's day, you were a little overheated, and they were stored in a cold, dry environment as they're technically supposed to. You can Google that. That's probably not actually true, but yeah. So you waited a little bit. And it got stuck in your throat, but you could breathe after about like 15 to 20 seconds of like rolling on the floor and doing the stop, drop, and roll.
Unfortunately, the bee's friends came, and now you had like 10 bees that was right at your face.
Fortunately, at least they were polite and introduced themselves first.
Unfortunately, they were all drones that had been kicked out of the hive for not doing anything. Very awkward.
Fortunately, the Council of Bees was merciful, and the only sentence for these lazy drone bees that you also had to sit through was to watch a Jerry Seinfeld stand-up set.
Unfortunately, some of the bees got on the pole and started dancing, and um, it turned into a riot on Jerry Springer show. Yeah.
I don't even know what to add.
If you need, you can pass.
Yeah, pass.
Um, just at that moment, Steve the bouncer uh, came in and just started smashing bees with a chair, and the crowd was going crazy.
Fortunately, one of the
That was
bees
fortunately.
was roughly the size of Dwayne the Rock Johnson's head, and it was able to withstand it was able to withstand my smashing motions, and so such started the exhibition match between this guy and this bee that was abnormally large. This was like hormonally induced. This was actually quite jarring for the bee population. But yeah, so I mean, they only paid in honey, but it was kind of nice. I don't know. It was camaraderie.
Unfortunately, the mama, the big queen bee, came in and said, "Do you smell what I'm cooking?" And she took them all down.
Um, pass.
Unfortunately, the queen bee was just such a Karen. She just immediately was unhappy with the whole situation. She started asking to see Jerry Springer's manager. She started just saying, "Hey, I'm the fucking queen bee. Do you know who I am? I own this hive." You know.
And see. thank you, so, thank you so much to Divine Slayer and to Rain Shar. Again, please correct me if I got that pronunciation wrong. For coming up on stage, you guys were fantastic. I'm gonna unmicrophone you real quick. Yeah, that was real fun. All right.
Didn't know what was going
Divine
on.
was the
I
best.
just went up because the divine called.
That was awesome, man. You did great.
For the next game, did you wanna decide on one?
I'm so tired. Uh, we, if we can get people up on stage, I wouldn't mind trying the Y game.
I was just gonna say that was that was my next thought. But does anybody want to
I
be
have a
asked
quick
questions
question
that
for
you
you,
could
real
give?
quick though.
What was your
Go
question?
for it.
I just have a quick question. Why?
Yeah, that's okay. All right. But
Why? The real
why?
question is
Because
why not?
we have about half an hour left. That's why. But would anybody would anybody like to be asked a question? Basically any amount of questions, and you could answer whatever way you want, just as long as it fits. I mean, really, you could lie through your teeth. You could tell the truth. All you're doing
There
is
is no
answering
truth.
questions. There
There
is no truth.
there is no
Nothing
lying or
but the
truth
truth.
because it's all bullshit. Yeah, it's
It's
fine, and the
all
answers don't
bullshit. It's
matter,
all
so
improv.
it's all good.
All you're doing is
Yeah,
answering questions. You can come up on the stage along the back
and we're just
banner.
gonna chain them
Literally,
together.
you could say
Yeah,
"ma" and it would technically count. And
yeah,
we just absolutely anything it is that you want to try. If not,
yeah. We're gonna get a group of people, line them up at the back, and then basically
yeah,
ask questions, and then the next question should follow on from the previous one. Oh, no, another
yeah.
person gone.
Or,
Well,
uh,
I think we should try another
should,
game, maybe.
yeah, exactly.
Where is everybody?
I really don't know. I just, I think I'm starting to think everybody's tired for the summer. I think that's
Seriously,
what we're
it's a
caught with
lot of
right now.
people here.
Yeah,
My
Yeah.
God.
I think they saw the previous shows.
No, that's not it.
No, but I mean, you're tired, and it seems like
Do you wanna call
people
it
aren't really
early?
feeling this. Yeah, I was just gonna say, we might have no choice, but yeah, next week if you want to catch us in VR chat, then we'll be over there, and you can come in there. We'll be back in banter in 2 weeks. It seems people aren't feeling it; they're a little bit tired. Whatever's going on with you. Enjoy your weekend, and yeah, go to improvvr.co.uk if you want to find anything else related to the show. If you want notifications or anything that's improv, then an r.co.uk. You can chat with Shiseki and I between shows when we're not in here and all that. Shiseki, do you have any final thoughts?
That's it. It's
Right?
spelt P.
P42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. Do what you can about climate change. Have a lovely time. Mwah! And thank you for those who did come. Yeah, and thanks to Lunar.
Aw.